Your brightness is responsible for allowing you to see much clearer in Warzone when it comes to seeing objects and enemies. And in today's video, I want to show you guys exactly how you can take your game from looking like this, which is very washed up and gray, to looking like this, which is much more deeper, much more color, and much easier to see. We're going to go over some in-game tips that every player should know, as well as some secret tips you guys might not know of that's outside of the in-game settings. So with that being said, if you guys do enjoy today's video and learn something new, make sure you guys drop a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel. I plan on posting videos like this very often, so make sure you guys stick around. The absolute worst thing everyone is probably dealing with in Vondel is the fog, and if your brightness is very bad, the fog is 10 times worse than what it is on pretty good brightness with pretty good settings. So to get started, head over to the graphics setting right here in the settings, and in the display tab, scroll down to brightness. This has a setting for both console and PC players. In the brightness tab, you guys have a slider that allows you to basically choose exactly how bright or unbright you want your game to be. And you want to do exactly what the game is telling you right here. I know a lot of you guys are struggling to see, so you guys think that more brightness equals more visibility, which is not true. Adding more brightness makes the game look very washed, and the fog is technically a very transparent object, so the fog is going to be very bright, making it very difficult to see enemies through. You guys want to turn this down for that reason alone. If you guys play a lot of Ashika, you guys might not need to turn your brightness that low. But if you guys play a lot of Vondel and you guys don't like the fog, I highly recommend you guys turn this to where it says best recommended. So for me, mine should be barely visible. Mine should be right around here, and it should be the exact same thing for you guys. Make sure the middle one is barely visible. And if you guys haven't already, if you head over to the quality section, you guys can turn down your film grain, and I highly recommend you guys do this because film grain is just disgusting and it should never be in the game. So now we're going to talk about some things you guys might not have known about that you can do outside the game to help your game look much better. And I'll tell you guys right now that the complete opposite of brightness is contrast. And if you guys do play around with your contrast, you guys can get a lot more depth and a lot more visibility in Warzone 2. But sadly, Warzone 2 does not have a contrast slider, so you're gonna have to do a little bit of assembly to get this look. And if you guys do want the look that I have on the screen, it's not very hard. It wouldn't take you longer than 5 minutes. Find a remote or use the buttons on the back of your TV to navigate to the picture settings, and from there, if you guys are lucky, which most of you guys are, since about 70% of TVs do have these settings, you guys can find a contrast setting. Sometimes it is named different words, but you guys can go ahead and turn that up. You are basically missing out on free visibility if you guys have this setting and have not been using it. So on the screen right now, I'm showing every single setting I'm using and exactly how much value I'm adding in those respective categories, and you guys can copy these. However, I recommend that you guys don't copy them. I recommend you guys go ahead and find a sweet spot you guys might like. You guys might not like my settings I have right here, especially for your TV set, because I know certain color settings and certain contrast settings on different TVs can make the game look really weird. And not to mention, we all just quite literally have different eyeballs and we perceive things much differently. So you guys might not like a lot of color. You guys might like a more bland and duller game, which is perfectly fine. I like a little bit of color, so that's why my games look more colorful. Which is why I try to thrive to show you guys exactly how you can do it yourself, instead of just giving you guys a bunch of settings and letting you guys go and have your eyes burn at how much color you just added to your game. But if you guys have done all those steps correctly, and if you are a little bit lucky, you guys should have a much more clear and crispier looking game than before. Now, there will be a small portion of you guys that do not have the settings I've listed in today's video, and if you are one of those people, I'm very, very sorry. But you guys can join my Discord and I can talk to you in person on how we might be able to get around that problem. I've helped so many players that have had a really weird TV set and we're still able to get very nice settings and be very happy with the way the game looks. There was literally a man with a TV called TV. It didn't have a brand, and we still got it to work. So if you guys hop over to the Discord, I can try my best to help you guys out. And with it being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and understanding always.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
UAV overhead.
One requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV is a hostile UAV in the area.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
UAV active.
Good kill. Hostile squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Adjusting prices. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemy. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Enemy dropping into the AO.
One requesting recon at this time.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
No more second chances. There are 24 enemies active. Kill them all. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Enemy movement.
UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile mortar strike near your position.
You're in the top 10. Well done.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Moving here.
a loss. Failure is a wise teacher. Friendly buy station is ready.